Hey guys. So I just finished watching the movie Adolescence on Netflix, and it was really gut wrenching. As parents and future parents, there are some things that really need to be discussed and talked about. I think the first thing is, obviously, as parents, monitoring your child's social media posts are absolutely key. But I'm going to talk to moms today, especially. You have to engage with your boys. Yes, moms, I'm talking to you. This means that even with dad's involvement and dad's teaching boys to be men, this also involves female input. And a lot of times people kind of forget this. We always think of the father and the son working together and growing. But mothers are still important, especially when we're talking about boys going through adolescence. Early adolescence can be a very difficult age, and your son may try to be disrespectful to you and pull away from you. But they still need to know that you love them at every single turn. Sometimes, as you know, as mothers, even tough love is needed. So I think of it as almost like hanging on to a bucking bronco. Even if they push you away, let them know that you are still there for them. Show interest in what they're saying. Show up for them and show interest. Take time to spend with your son, even if they're constantly doing things with dad. Schedule some mom-son time. And in that time, really let them know, if they have questions, that you're there to answer them. If they're asking about the opposite sex or, anything, if they're talking about their feelings, you want to encourage all of this because this is a healthy way for them to talk about their emotions, to talk about the fears that they may have, right? A lot of what we're seeing in this is this rage, right, against women in the manosphere, right? But this anger and frustration is based in pain and fear. And so as mothers, it's really for us to show up, to embrace our sons, to let them know that we see them and that we hear them. When boys are comfortable with themselves, right, then they are comfortable with others. Both parents should start to talk about how their child's bodies may be changing and recognize that everyone goes through adolescence. Again, because it's a scary time, kids will, because of their development, they're going to distance themselves, but you have to let them know that this stuff is normal. Don't make them feel guilty about this. Don't isolate them. Don't shame them for the changes that they're going through. You have to just let them know that it's normal and that even you as parents went through it. There are often false perceptions about what a man is. Let's be honest. Some men are great at sports. Some are strong. Some like art. Some like design. Others like acting and singing. Having your sons take pride in their gifts is only an asset to themselves and their community. When boys feel good about themselves, when they accept their strengths and their weaknesses, they don't try to control others. When they are confident in themselves, they can then love and respect others. Social media presents a new host of challenges for parents, but it is only by engaging with our kids and celebrating adolescence that they can truly thrive and become strong and caring adults. A lot of times I'll have moms and dads come in with this, new baby, and they have hopes and dreams for their child. But what I always say is we can't control who our kids ultimately become. So for instance, I may have a dad who's an athlete and he has a little baby boy and his dream is to have a son who's an athlete. But what if that son may be an artist and like art and not really like being an athlete? There is nothing wrong with that. Children are gifts. And so as parents, it's really for us to embrace them, to love them, and recognize that they may have their own path that they have to go along. But again, it's for us to show support and love for who our children truly are, and for them to stand on that strength and then rise to the occasion when it's time. All right, guys, take care.